Hello everybody, how's it going? My name is Silent, and today I'm going to be commentating over one of my old runs. This isn't anything groundbreaking. It's not, Pro Skater 1, Sub 5 Insanity. It's not, Pro Skater 2 George or Packle, or Pro Skater 3 George or Thug 1 Packle. It's nothing like that, but it was the first of its kind. It was the first sub 40-minute time in Thug 1 beginner 8% history, back when the category wasn't as popular as it was today. A lot of people flocked toward the normal no-warp category. That was the popular one. And back then, there was no Speedrun.com, there was no tight-knit community. It was literally just George's Google Doc with all the Tony Hawk times, and some old speed demos archives time, and a bunch of runs that were pretty subpar, to be honest with you. Not to sound egotistical at all. This run is also pretty subpar, knowing what we know now. But at the time, it was pretty good, actually, I thought, based on the fact that we didn't have any of the tricks that we have now. I think the only thing we knew about was Stew Skip. So, think about a time in Thug 1 history where there were no butt slaps used, although known about but not used. No Eric skip, no video skip, no cat bag, none of that stuff, and we didn't even have the prominent runners that we have today. It was literally just myself, Piatters, Dark Shabar, and TH126, some of the older runners in the community. So definitely very interesting, and not a lot of communication between the runners either. I know beginner 80% was frowned down upon by certain individuals, and now it's the most popular category, so it's definitely very interesting. And you can see right here the slowness, the Muskastrats. God, I haven't seen this in so long, it's actually kind of weirded me out a little bit, but I mostly just wanted to make this just to have a little time capsule of Tony Hawk Underground 1 history, just to show how slow things are, how much faster things are now, and you look back at your first runs and you're like, ooh, that wasn't so good, but I don't know, it's definitely interesting. Oh man. I like how, even 3 tricks now is bad RNG, thanks to stupid cat bag. Also, we didn't really remap our tricks either. We just used the default, the McTwist, kickflip, underflip, and tail block slide, I believe. We didn't change any of our tricks to mix it up or anything like that. Just all vanilla.
Eric, hey, what are you?
So yeah, oh my God, this run. This run used to be considered pretty okay, but looking back now, I can definitely see a lot of improvements, obviously. And to those who don't believe in themselves to get a sub 40, just look at this run, and you can see how this run is actually very, very slow, but still manages to be sub 40 somehow, by some grace of the gods. So yeah, no bridge skip. Don't expect that. Don't expect any butt slaps here, actually. I remember first learning butt slaps, actually. It was very difficult. Shoutouts to George, being the guy that he is. Despite not even running Thug 1 or Thug 2, he's definitely made major contributions to those games as well, along with the other games he does speedrun in. So George was always very, very helpful. He was very honest. If something looked slow and stupid, he would tell you, and he would propose something that's better 9 times out of 10 without fail. So that's just what George did. Can't ignore his contributions to Thug 1. But of course everyone has pitched in their share as well, so there's that. It's also weird not seeing myself sketch the car. It's freaking me out a little bit, actually. This is like a reset point for most people, but I'm going to re-emphasize something that Packle actually said as well. If you don't get Eric skip and you're at like a 40 or a 39 or a 38, if you're at that kind of time, you don't need Eric skip to PB, to be completely honest with you guys. Just keep it going, practice the later levels, get better at those as well, because those are as equally important as Eric skip, so there is that. Oh my God. I remember back then I thought flag ground tricks were so good. Oh my God, it builds up that multiplier so good. And you can already tell how slow this is based on just the truck alone, some of the visual cues. I feel like it's just me shitting on myself, my old self in this video. Yeah. I remember I thought my menuing was pretty alright as well. Everything's just bad. It's all bad, baby. It's all bad.
Alright.
I guess if you ever wanted some super beginner strats, here you go. Basic bitch strats. A fuckboy strats, if you will, if you want to be completely memorific.
Last but not. Yo, let's go check out this.
Oh boy.
Can you help me out?
So yeah, if you guys want to see any other runs, old school runs commentated, I'll definitely consider it. I know I have some other runs that I want to talk about, just to show how old and bad some of the routes were, like how classic normal 90% used to be, or maybe even normal no warp, I'm not sure. Actually, I have a run from way back. It was one of the first runs I recorded. It was this really like awful, what is it, no warp sick NG plus or something? Like I didn't even do the last goal in the game. Oh, no power slides either. Look at that. Who knew? Oh, I'm sorry. Quick reverts, as the kids are calling them nowadays. And just bump right into that truck. Oh, look at that. Look at that spaghetti just all over the floor. Holy moly. I think this was actually my second sub 40 run, but it was the one that I think people were aiming to beat. They were like, oh, you know, this is the run you should take out for Thug 1. Well, that normal no warp, obviously. But I think a little while after this, Eric Skip was discovered, and then I think I got beat because somebody used Eric Skip or something like that. So yeah. And these are always the same.
We gotta get.
And with Cat Bag, it's even better. No preloading either. I didn't do any preloading apparently. At least in terms of the Taxi and Slam City Jam goals, it looks like. I think I might have preloaded the levels though. I at least did that much. Doing a little bit of navigation around the vehicles just so I don't get caught up in the traffic. And we have a history of just doing really bad things that are very slow, such as this goal that we, I guess, thought was faster at the time, but the boneless goal is definitely a lot faster now because of recent discoveries by TH126, and also the cat bag trick as well. So you'll definitely notice that in runs nowadays, but in here we stuck with the getting the decks back. Maybe to be good Samaritans, I don't know. What sounds better and more productive? You know, learning little boneless tricks from some guy that works outside of a McDonald's, or saving decks that were stolen by a bunch of ruffians on the streets. I would take the fighting the bad guys one, to be honest. Or maybe some donuts. Who knows? That was a really good combination of sequences there. The spacewalk to get off board. Kind of questionable. We also didn't do any sketch setups. I don't remember that much. Those came a little bit later. And no garage strat. Sorry, Yib. Although I do have that red car I could have just sketched. Huh. I don't know why that completely, like, eluded me. Like, hey, if I sketch a car, I go faster. Hey, that's a good idea. Why don't I do that? I don't know, I guess I'm just that much of a frickin' idiot. Jeez Louise. And in this next chapter here, actually, I remember at one point I was thinking, man, if this party boat goal ever becomes like anything, I'm gonna like shoot myself in the foot. Like there's no way it's faster than anything. And now we use it. It's actually kind of sad. Hanging out with Bam Margera on a party boat instead of doing combos with the man, the myth, the legend, Andrew Reynolds. Crazy talk, really is. Also, if anyone can skip this driving section or the Tampa Am Best Trick Competition, there is an ongoing bounty on it. I think it's like, at this point, it's probably like at $100 bounty. I don't remember who was contributing what. So yeah, doing some combos. I don't know, still kind of fast.
Can't get into.
And that's it for that.
You escaped.
Definitely a safer option than just doing a boneless, because sometimes you miss your boneless input, and then it's just all downhill from there, really. Not bad RNG. I kind of messed it up with the spin, though.
Hey.
And I don't even think I do stat building or anything like that. Oh, maybe I'm doing cavemans. I'm doing cavemans. Okay, at least I had that down. It's not really like you necessarily need it, though, to be honest with you. You really don't need extra run speed. Maybe on sick mode, not so much on beginner. There's not really a lot you need it for, to my knowledge. I totally whiffed that wall plant. Oh, look at that. Your boy's got some tricks, I guess. I know kickflip underflip is pretty close to semi-flip in terms of point value, but definitely like the look of the semi-flip more. It's definitely awesomer. Is that a word? Awesomer? Trying to go for that skip there, I guess. I didn't know that was a thing. Who knew, really? And I screwed that up a little bit. Although I had the presence of mind to know that, you know, even though I whiffed all those special tricks, I had enough tricks in my trick string to get a good placing in that competition. I remember this. I remember we used to use the McTwist in place of the Indy 900. Pretty decent option, although still definitely not as fast as boneless 180 shifty or judo and into an Indy 900. Oh boy! So yeah, definitely got a bounty on this fucking stupid auto-scrolling section. Out of all the discoveries that we've made, why couldn't we discover a way to skip this? Is this game just programmed that stupid to the point where it won't let us break the game further? How dare you, Neversoft? How dare you? Oh, am I gonna get the secret tape? No. This is another thing I do remember that I used to do. I actually think Yib mentioned it to me the other day. He was like, yo, nobody goes in the bank anymore in their runs. It's actually kind of sad. I used to do this for getting the spin stats just because I was a scrub and I didn't know how to butt slap yet. So I was unaware that you could just butt slap into a 720 and just have it be done that way. Also, no butt slap off the center island. Just gonna shimmy on up the rail. Am I gonna get the secret tape though? That is the question. Apparently not. What the heck is wrong with me? I'm glad we changed that shit. I'm glad we get the secret tape now. This is disgraceful. Straight up disgraceful. Ooh, no comply over the alligator's head. Not today, Satan. Not today. Oh man, just watching this, I was such a scrub. Used to be such a scrub. Still kind of am, to be honest with you. But I have definitely improved a lot as a player. Good to know, at least. And we got another minute of this garbage. is absolute trash. Oh, my computer's going to sleep. Wake up. Wake up, computer. I know I'm bored of this Tampa section too, but you gotta stay awake with me through this journey. I need you here. Just doing some flat ground tricks. I know when I used to play this game with my friends, they always got mad at me because I would just do flat ground tricks and then just do all that and then beat them every time, and they got mad at me. They're like, stop doing that. It's like, why? It builds up my multiplier, guys. Jeez. Give me a break. But yeah, I do recall there was a point in time where I think Chrono had this time, and then I think it was Chrono, then Pieters, then me. And now it's the Packle. That's interesting. Grinding that ledge instead of the rail that was right in front of me.
Alright, let's...
I don't remember if I stole that from TH or not. I don't recall.
Man, you're...
I think I took it from TH, to be honest. Because back then I used to watch everyone's runs, and I would take pieces from everybody's run, and also use, you know, my own sort of trick set that I knew about. So,
what do we gotta do for...
definitely not a bad idea for, you know, up-and-coming speedrunners, but I think at this point in time, most people know what is faster and what is not. But back then, you kind of scrounged through everything and see what everyone was doing, because everyone kind of did things a little differently. But yeah, I just kind of like borrowed stuff from a lot of different people and did my runs that way. Definitely think it helped me out. So I'm gonna do all these tricks. I don't know why I keep doing Benihana. I don't know what input I'm trying to do. Am I aware that I don't have to do a Benihana? Am I aware of this? Oh my god, I just got Schizo set up. I didn't even use it. What the fuck? Why didn't I use it, dude? I cannot believe that just happened. I got Schizo set up without even trying, and then I didn't even use it. I wasn't even by Schizo. Oh man, I am so mad at myself right now that I didn't just, hey, oh, Silent, turn around and talk to that guy in the silly shirt. That sounds like a good idea. It sounds to be a lot faster than going to a goddamn menu. Why didn't I skate to the band guy either? I went to the menu instead of skating him. What the hell? Just, our community was so boneheaded. We did shit like that. I think it's partially my fault because I didn't have the presence. I can't even talk. I didn't have the presence of mind to do shit like that, to actually go through and just continue on. Continue on and go with the easiest. What am I saying? Basically, I was just an idiot, okay? That's the long and short of it. I was an idiot. A lot of other people were idiots too because we didn't realize obvious shit, and we just stuck by slow strats forever. So, there's that. So, I guess I get Nighttime San Diego then. This might have been one of the first times I actually got it. Because I do remember I used to be very confused. I was like, what, how, what? I've never seen this. What is going on? But now I know. I have the game knowledge now. I know that it keeps previous states in either cutscenes or previous chapters. So yeah, you're gonna see that right now. That's actually very interesting. I didn't know I got Schizo set up this early on, but just didn't frickin' use it. Like, I'm that stupid, I guess. So yeah, sketching section. I think it's always been faster than Round Up the Posse, but it's good to see that I did it. And I think I was one of the first people to sort of switch people over to that. That and kill wallows, I remember I specifically had to be like, yo, you should do kill wallows, it's faster, to several people in the community.
Demo.
So, I did contribute some things to the route, guys, for all those detractors and people that want to be mean to me. I definitely get off my board a lot more, for some reason. And not even going for the style points with the shuffle. What the hell, previous me? What are you doing?
Anyway.
Oh, am I gonna mess around? Yeah. Oh, I'm doing the stomp. Taunting. I thought I was so cool, dude. I thought I was so cool. I was not. And then I got cargo shorts on my character and everything changed. Not really. I'm still not cool. Waiting it out to 30 whole seconds. Whoa. Okay, let's see this hot mess of a combo I do. Okay, nollie, triple heel flip. Oh, okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all, actually. Definitely used to use a lot more nollies and pressures to help with my combos. So yeah, this is a good time, good old time here, having in Hawaii already. It's always weird when you see Rodney appear there, but he's not actually there. He's like a ghost. This is another thing. We didn't ever go for the pineapple stand on the beach first. We went for those, and that was another thing that we found out, that we're like, man, we're really stupid. Why did we do this for so long? Like, look at how they could have been over already. Look at how slow this is. Like, what? You have to drive all the way over there. What the hell, man? What are we doing?
Get the.
At least I know how to speak Hawaiian. Am I right? Ah, yeah.
I figured out.
Yeah, and you used to have to like kind of adjust yourself and position yourself to a way where you were closer to the machine.
Ew, gross.
There's two turds. Two turds.
Wanna put lotion on my back? Your combos are so big.
Not much to say here, really. All pretty standard. I'm gonna say something, but I don't know if Packle's gonna come back, see this, and get mad at me, but I remember we all really had our thing that we fucked up on. That was pretty infamous. Like, mine was hip transfers and Slam City Jam, which I've only actually done that once. I know other people, specifically like GameCube controller users, always have problems with that. And Yib's got the 1-foot invert. But I remember Packle used to have some troubles with Wallow's combo bowls, and that used to be his thing, but somehow he managed to erase that from his history, from his name, and my shit sticks. Like, what the hell, man? That's not fair. No hate, though. I think it's funny, though.
Now that you.
Get special, what?
Let it go.
Did anyone actually ever used to do that? Like, get special and then transfer to the roof? Or like in that Moscow goal, where you have to spine over the wall?
Crap! It's the cops. We gotta.
Actually went for probably the best setup that isn't no slow-mo, bro. That was pretty good.
How you guys doing over here?
Good old nollies. He's full of cash off his full.
Thanks.
Mustache.
Hey, bro.
Oh, I do the fast setup to get to Schizo there. I don't go to a menu there, but in San Diego I do. What the hell, man? What is wrong with yourself? What were you thinking? You know that commercial where that chick's got the egg and then she smashes it with the fucking pan? That was my brain while doing this run. Must have been on drugs. Fucking purple trank or some. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. And actually, until recently, I did not really notice that in this Go on Beginner, there's only 3 tricks that appear. Truck stand, pogo, and 2-rail. I did not know that until this cat bag shenanigans.
Off the hook.
That was a nice empty jump I did. I still kind of do that. Sorry, team. I'm bad.
Of lead up.
See, this is another thing. No special. Didn't get any special. Didn't optimize any special setups. Didn't use any shifties or judos.
Hey, bro. I'm gonna be skating.
Ugh. Just makes me want to vomit in my mouth a little bit. Oh, I actually might. Someone got stuck in my throat. Alright, so collecting the guest passes. Not much has changed here. It's one of the few things that hasn't changed. Maybe I should still grind that. I usually just get off my board or something and jump over it, but I don't really need to do all that.
You ready, bro?
Alright. It's kind of a basic cookie cutter noob combo. And now we have the beautiful limo. My favorite. I wonder if I ever got any blue goals or red goals. I'm attentively sitting forward. Who knows what's gonna happen? Am I gonna get it? Am I not gonna get it? I don't think I got it, to be honest with you. Ooh, this is so dangerous. This is before we shifted the camera behind us and actually, you know, looked to where we were going. We just blindly drove.
Good job. Now let's go again.
It's like if you put a blind dude in a hall of mirrors and ask him to find the way out. That's basically the limo driving portion that we used to do. It was really, really bad.
You sure?
Alright. Am I gonna do a bunch of flat ground? Yep. Into a McTwist. I think I got to a point where I used to do like Indy 900. I used to do McTwist into Indy 900 into the center of the ramp, and that was like super fucking risky. Ooh, that wasn't so good. I dropped my combo. Even Chad Muska with his sick demos is beating me, dude. Alright, that was a little bit better. Still got edged out by fucking Eric and Bam. Yeah, put that on your resume. Lost to Eric Sparrow and Bam Margera. That'll make you look like a fucking clown. I like the soundtrack in this game. I definitely enjoy it. Can definitely tell I didn't preload. Not until later, unfortunately.
Hey.
It's always weird for me hearing the Thug 1 soundtrack because I just kind of turn it off and listen to my own stuff now. Yeah, it's always weird. I don't know why also, but I feel like whenever I play this game,
Don't forget your shoes.
the fucking Dropkick Murphy song would always come on when I was in Vancouver, and that was it. Like, it only came on in Vancouver. Actually, maybe Vancouver, New Jersey, but I digress. Alright, heading into Moss Kill, the oh so famous or maybe infamous Moss Kill. Definitely spamming those pop shove-its. I used to do a lot of pop shove-its. Don't really do that as much anymore. It's all about the shifty. Oh, and some 360 flips apparently as well.
The guards up there.
Alright, now we have to pay attention and make sure that I get daytime Moscow. JK, it'll never happen. Ah ha ha ha.
That was some damn sweet.
Ah ha ha ha. I don't know, I just boneless there. I don't know. See, I got the bells. What the fuck, man? This is some bullshit. I could have gotten daytime Moscow, but nothing happened. I only just got the stupid cutscene skip.
Hey, I want you to get some.
Oh god, this should be good. Nice, bounce into the wall, self. That was super overkill. What the hell was going on in my head, dude?
Wow.
I think I was stupid. Like I didn't know. I didn't know all the good optimal combos back then. I just kind of did what the fuck ever I wanted.
These kids came here just to.
Like I kind of winged it on some goals, but other goals I knew how many tricks to do. I guess we knew about that trick as well. That was one of the earlier ones. If you can even consider that a trick. Hello, American. We are hoarding a bunch of vodka and AK-47s in our building. Pay no mind to the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 level. And the picture of Vladimir Lenin with the microphone. It's like a bad Borat impression or something. Yo, thank God for sub-spines, really, because this is painful to watch, actually. That was another thing we knew about, was the 720 mechanic. About how, you know, you do a 720, counts for 2 360s, and then we're just golden, okay? But back then it was a lot slower. Definitely been sped up tenfold by the contributions of Sub-Zero Reptile. This is another goal that literally bores the shit out of me and I wish we didn't have to do, but it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Where's my phone? I'm bored as shit watching this. I can't do it, coach. Take me out of the game. I almost dropped my phone. That could have been bird. It could have been bird. Wake me up when this goal is done. Okay, thank God it's over. Jesus, Louises. Kalo, you drunk motherfucker, you Russian stereotype. Drinking 50 bottles of vodka, how are you even alive? I remember this was some trouble for me for a little bit too. And then I figured out, hey, you can just caveman and drift onto the last tank thingy instead of being an idiot. So there's that as well. I don't know. There's like a lot more things to trip you up now, but it's all stuff that's like kind of tricky. So you don't have to feel as bad about messing it up. But back then, like now, like in this video, at this time period, whatever I'm trying to say, it was all easy shit that would trip you up. It's actually kind of embarrassing. So there's that.
Hey, good to see you.
Good old soul skating. It's actually a pretty neat looking creative trick, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Before any of these other guys.
Oh boy, can't wait to see the RNG on this one. Jesus. Oh, it's actually not that bad. A lot of aerial tricks, it looks like. Even more. I only got 3 lip tricks. Oh, I only got 2. Only got 2 lip tricks. And I still fucked it up. Because, once again, we totally screwed ourselves because we didn't remap our tricks. So we had, you know, way more tricks that were dangerous than we should have. Like the goddamn gymnast plant and the invert and all that stupid shit. Stupid. Mad stupid. The A-team, tried and true, dude. Bob, I know you've screwed me over in several runs, but I never gave up on you. You may have caused me to samba flip and crash my face into the pavement, but I still love you, and I still will choose you every time. I think another thing, I know some people did it and some people didn't, but I know some people used to do the San Diego challenge in place of something else. I don't really remember what it was though. What else was I gonna say? Oh, I did the Indy 900, look at that. I had some brains, I guess. Decent, I guess. Yeah, I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Sorry, guys.
The leap of faith's got nothing.
Oh, actually, no, I just remembered. I know it still messes people up to this day, but back then it was really the THPS challenge was really a problem for several runners.
I heard enough.
Maybe to the point where they use San Diego, but I was like, you gotta learn Tampa. You gotta do it. Maybe that was it. Maybe it was Tampa. They were just like, fuck it, I can't do it, man. Oh, got the backspin air using the special tricks present. I know Bucky has screwed me out of several runs as well. Probably more than any other character. Trying to think. Yeah, I think that goal screwed me out of more runs than THPS challenge and other things. So we're reaching the end here. Final goal. AA. Alcoholics Anonymous. I used to call my team the A-team. Just because we're that fucking badass. So, yeah, hopefully this wasn't completely boring. Hopefully it was actually, you know, kind of interesting seeing how bad things used to be and how much faster things are now. I mean, at the time of making this video, we are pretty close to a sub 35 run. So, I mean, that'll just show you itself how we've managed to cut down 4 minutes of this game. It's actually pretty insane if you think about it, but this was the first sub 40 ever. I'm glad I could have gotten that achievement, however big or small it might be. It did mean something to me back in the day, so especially considering I didn't have any of the tricks that I have now in my repertoire, so I thought it was pretty good. So yeah, I might do more of these if you guys actually enjoyed it. If not, I won't, and this will be the standalone installment. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This is going to be Silent signing out, and fuck Eric Sparrow, that little punk ass bitch. It's over. It's over. That's it.